For a half kneeling slider hamstring stretch, you're going to start in a half kneeling position and you want to have your back knee on something soft so it doesn't hurt your kneecap because you are going to be moving a little bit. You'll place the heel of your front foot on a slider of some sort. It doesn't have to slide a long way, you just got to be able to get a little bit of movement out of this. So start in the half kneeling position and make sure that you are supported in some way. So I've got the wall here. You could also use like a some kind of a stick or a dowel just to make sure you can push yourself back up. That would actually be a lot easier. Or any kind of a bench or something that you can push with your opposite hand to get yourself back. So from here, I'm going to allow my leg to extend and go into a stretch state, and then I'm going to move my body forward while simultaneously leaning forward. So there's a big stretch here on the back of the hamstring. I can only go so far, so then from there, I'm going to pull myself back. Make sure your heel's in the middle of the slider too. So extending that leg out, leaning the body forward, going over that leg, and then pulling it back, and going back to that half kneeling position every time. You do not have to have a ton of movement out of this, just enough to feel a slight stretch in the hamstring. Pull it back, and you'll notice that the more reps you do of this, the easier it's going to get. So you'll get a little bit more flexibility in that hamstring. You'll be able to do a little bit longer repetitions on each subsequent rep, and then you'll repeat the same thing on the opposite side. And remember, when you're using your support, if this side is unstable, you might need to flip around and support on the same side. So experiment with that a little bit to make sure that you feel like you can easily push yourself out of the stretch.